The Oval Test, Day 1. Review: the long wait, the rain's mercy, and the return of Karun. As the gray London sky brooded over the Oval on the final day of July, there was a feeling in the air that something unpredictable was about to unfold. Not just the weather, which would indeed play its part, but the story of this test match, now finely balanced on the edge of history and heartache. India arrived burdened, series down 2-1, Bumrah watching from the sidelines, Pant still recovering, Stokes in their opponent's dressing room, or so they thought. But it would be Ben Stokes' absence, confirmed that morning, that would tip the psychological scale, and the weather would level the playing field further. It wasn't just a cricket match anymore. It was a test of resolve, memory, and forgotten dreams. Toss trouble again. As if cursed by the gods of coin flips, India lost their 15th consecutive toss in test matches. Shubman Gill might be a prince of batting. On a surface laced with 8mm of live grass, the ball did things. England's young fast bowlers were gifted conditions, but sadly, not the control to match. The day the rain saved legs, not pride-only 64 overs were bowled. But what a mix they were. Rain threatened all afternoon, acting like a referee breaking up a street fight. The stop-start nature of play kept bowlers fresh, but perhaps also jittery. England's seamers were inconsistent, often erratic. They leaked 30 extras, with Josh Tongue S. first over gifting 11 runs in wides, a chaotic welcome to seam bowling on a helpful pitch. Enter Karun Nair, the man who waited 3,149 days. Then came the day's most stirring sight, Karun Nair raising his bat for a Test 50. Not since his triple century in 2016 had he found peace at the Test crease. 3,149 days later, with England sniffing blood at 123 for 5, Nair offered stillness, timing, and class. His drives, especially through the covers, were strokes dipped in elegance. He reached 50 not with fireworks, but with the gratitude of a man who had learned to wait, and still believe. Gill's golden touch, gutted by a misjudgment. Shubman Gill, looking assured as ever, toyed with the bowling, walking down to Wokes, pulling and cutting with ease, rewriting records along the way. He surpassed Sunil Gavaskar's legendary tally for most runs by an Indian captain in a series, a sign of his steady rise to greatness. But cricket has a cruel sense of timing. A ball gently blocked, a single conjured in hope, and Gill was run out by a lightning Atkinson throw, gone for 42. The camera zoomed in. Gill wasn't even in the frame. A silent tragedy before the rain swept in. Sudarson's growth on familiar turf Sai Sudarsan, playing at what's essentially his second home due to his county stint, looked far more assured. Gone was the nervous flirtation with leg-side traps. He left well. He straight drove better. At 38 from 108, he didn't light up the scorecard, but showed India they may have found a long-term solution at number 3. His dismissal, a sharp in-swinger from Tongue, was unplayable. Atkinson, precision in a storm gus. Atkinson was England's standout. His opening spell of 6-1-7-1 was a clinic. He got bounce, movement, and the wicket of Jaiswal. Later, he'd also throw down the stumps to run out Gill. In a bowling attack full of promise but light on polish, Atkinson shone as the one delivering on expectations. England's fading aura, with Stokes out, Wokes nursing a shoulder injury, and the rest of the attack oscillating between brilliance and bafflement, England missed a golden chance to bowl India out for under 180. They were wayward, frustrated, and undermined by poor footing and a slightly slippery run-up. Overton and Tongue struggled for consistency. Bethel barely bowled. Root's part-time spin didn't get a look in. The situation at Stumps India are 204 for 6. Nair, unbeaten on 52, is living a second life. Washington Sundar, 19 not out, is composed and capable. 300 isn't out of reach, and that would be worth gold. England? They have 6 wickets but also questions. Their spearhead is hurt, their leader is in civvies, and their control has gone missing. Final word. This was a day India were supposed to surrender. Instead, they resisted. Not with flamboyance, but with old-fashioned grit. And in a quiet, half-lit oval, as Karun Nair stood tall under clouds and cameras, India may just have unearthed their unexpected hero, a man who waited nearly 9 years for this day and didn't waste a second.